Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to show you how to make one concrete bowl and style it in 3 different ways. So let's go ahead and dive in. So take a screenshot of this. I'm not going to go through all the details, but this is what you're going to need for the project. You take your concrete and you start to just put it into a bowl and make sure that it's really, really mixed in. So what I did is I took my smaller bowl, used it as a scooper to get a rough idea. You're just going to have to eyeball this part to make sure you get enough concrete. Once that's done, I took some Pam cooking spray, sprayed the bowls really, really good, added some water to my concrete, and used my mixer attachment to my drill. I think you can buy this in the paint aisle. It's really inexpensive and it's super, super helpful, but mix it really, really good. The consistency that we're going for here is almost like pancake batter. So it shouldn't be too runny, but also not too thick. Now, why I recommended the 10-pound concrete bag in the materials list is because it has less of the gravel in the concrete. This one has quite a bit of gravel. There wasn't really much I could do about that, but you put that in, you put in the smaller bowl right directly on top of the concrete. And again, both of these bowls are sprayed with cooking spray. Then you need to make sure you get some of the air bubbles out. You can see me using that light rubber mallet to just get some of the bubbles out and securing it down with weight. This is really, really important because the concrete will actually start to dry and push the bowl up. After 24 hours, I took out the first bowl and then I really, really carefully got the second bowl out. And honestly, it came out pretty well. I was a little bit nervous that it wouldn't, and it actually had a really good sheen to it as well. I'm told that the more water you use, the more smooth the finish. So I don't know how true that is. I only tested it with this one, but it seemed to work out pretty well with the consistency of pancake batter. Once that was done, I let it dry another day, so a good 48 hours, and this is what I was left with. It's okay. It needs a little bit of love. It wasn't perfect from my first one, but that's all right because I was just testing this process out. So what I did next is I actually took some sandpaper and just smoothed out the edges. Concrete is surprisingly sharp, so that's the reason I decided to do this, is because I found it to be a good softener so that nobody got cut on the edges. That was also, my little sanding block wasn't working so well, so I used my orbital sander just to give it a really, really good smooth finish. Again, it's all about primitive and rustic with concrete bowls, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be safe. And so that's what you're seeing me do here, is just smoothing it out. I actually didn't sand any of the outside of the concrete bowl. It was in pretty good condition, so it wasn't really needed. So for project one, you're first going to make a concrete bowl. This on its own is great. You can throw your keys in there. You can do all kinds of fun things. It's a really, really good decorative piece that will be timeless and handmade, which is super fun. Now for project two, we're going to actually take and make a little fire pit bowl for your patio table. This is all the materials you're going to need. I found my rocks at Michael's. I actually found that to be the best place for the best budget. And what you can see me doing here is, at first I started off with one of those gel canned warmers for food, essentially. I didn't actually like it, so I don't recommend using this. I actually recommend using the tiki torch, which I listed in the materials section. So this is just a rain gutter insert. It just protects your rain gutters. It catches all the debris. And I found this to be very budget friendly and actually perfect for what I was trying to do. It was black, which is what I wanted, so that it wouldn't be super obvious. We tried to cut it with not the right tools, and it was not working at all, you guys. So what we had to do is we had to run to Lowe's and pick up some of those aviator snips. It's basically tin snips, and it worked so much better. So you're going to cut around the metal for the gutter insert and just kind of form it around the canister. So you're making almost like a tent inside of there, and definitely wear some gloves because this stuff, it's metal, it's sharp, it can cut you. Just be really careful there. So what you can see here is Tony, my partner, is just trying to get this inserted in there correctly. And it takes a little finagling to get it right, but it's not too bad. And with those snips, oh my gosh, this job is so much easier. So definitely worth investing in. So once that's done, you can see this is kind of how it would look. We're just adjusting it some more. And then we are officially putting the rocks directly on top. So these rocks, like literally, they just sit on the top and give it that really nice finished FIREBOWL look. It's super, super pretty. But again, what I found is I didn't like the fumes and I didn't actually like the flame from the gel canister. So I switched to a tiki gel. So I had to take all my rocks off, go shopping, I went to Walmart and found the smallest little canister holder of tiki fuel that I could find. It has like a crazy print on the side, but it's pretty small and it was only a couple bucks. And then I bought a big thing of tiki fuel. So I'm filling up my little tiki torch here, putting the lid on, and then I had to take and snip around the top of the tiki fuel lid, if that makes sense. So see how I'm trying to get it to fit directly on there? It really is good because it gives it a very secure, finished look when you do it this way. So definitely give it a little bit of love. You have to be patient, but once you have that completed, this is essentially how it will end up looking. Fits like a glove. Put your rocks back on. And then, of course, I had to test it. So I took it outside and tried to light it. And you guys, I chose like the windiest day ever. So it was not lighting at all. So I brought it inside to give you a more finished look of what this looks like. I actually ended up selling this on Facebook Marketplace for $45. So this could be a really great side hustle if you're looking for one too. Okay, so you're probably wondering where the heck is the third styling? Well, I didn't actually want to make another concrete bowl for this. So what I would do if I were to do this a third way is take that same exact concrete bowl and melt some wax down. And then I'd get some wicks and I would turn that into one of those really expensive concrete candles. That would be such a cool way to go. But again, I kind of ran out of energy and I didn't really want to make another bowl just to show you how to do that. But I think if you understand melt wax, put it in a candle, let it solidify like that. It's pretty straightforward. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm a brand new channel and whenever you hit subscribe, it's actually helping this channel get in front of more people and it means the world to me, guys. It just melts my heart. So thank you again for your support so far and I hope you enjoyed this video. But more importantly, if you do anything with it, tag me in all the stuff. I want to see what you come up with. All right, we'll see you in the next DIY video. Bye.